Hello everyone, welcome to my live stream again. This is Aurélien and we'll be looking at Fedora infrastructure applications again. Alright, let me set up my things. Okay, so there are quite a few things that we can look at today. It feels like it's been a while since I've done those streams. But anyway, let me look at what we have. I have noticed that there's quite a few easy fixes that we could look at. Where's my link? Okay, this is back. How's the video? Looks correct. How's the sound? It looks correct as well. Or at least I can see this little bar moving. So I hope it's transmitting something. Okay, I'm gonna try and move the chat to the main screen. See if that works. Main screen that you cannot see for now, but I'm gonna try and fix that. Okay. This goes on all desktops and above all applications. That's definitely not what I wanted to do. And yes, on top of others. Good. Okay, that is set up. Let me share my screen. Okay. You should be able to see my screen now. And the chat. Oh, I see a name that I know. Hello, Lenka. Okay. So what do we have today? Is there a generation time there? Yes, it's been built. It's been built recently enough. So okay, so that I think it's recent enough. All right. So what do we have? So yeah. So what I could do is make a list of all the things that we could have a look at and have you vote on that. That should do it. All right, so let's go over all the tickets in Fedora Infra that have either the easy fix or good first issue tags assigned to them. So there's something about Anicia. In Data Grepper, there's a page with all the topics that could be generated. Fair. I mean, that might be useful. The thing is, it's only going to be all the topics in the past X month, well, days, I should say, because it's a very big query. So there is something in data number and also data grepper, by the way, but for now it's data number, where we could add a grep argument for the new headers column index, which is JSON index, so that we'll be able to make JSON path queries into the headers of the messages. That's useful for a few cases, mostly when you want to know what the schema is for a message, but honestly, it's not extremely useful. Sorry. So in FASJSON, there are a few easy fixes also. There's one about project structure, which would be about taking the tests out of the main Python package. They are currently installed with the rest, and that's not really useful, so we could take them out. How to get fields from all users in a specific group. So that's been assigned to someone already. Yeah. I have just committed someone that would be a solution to this problem. That's the most recent commit that I've made on FASJSON, so let's not delve into that right now. I think that I can deassign that person. I'll do it right now, by the way. Because, yeah, there's been a lot of people who have been interested in working on that, but that was for outreachy, and most of them have vanished. Yep. I'll just unassign the person who was assigned to it before, because, yeah. Let's just, yeah. Clear assignees. Goodbye. It's also not a good way to do that. Let me write that down. Search. Yeah. Yeah. Let's not. Yeah. I'm gonna waste a lot of time if I because it actually needs more just a bigger text than I thought it would. It's just yeah. Anyway, usage documentation. Fed message, no, definitely not that one. Add message header that points to the Python package for the schema. Yeah, that might be useful. That's also something that I could work on. Right now there's a header about the entry point itself, like the entry point in the list of entry points of the schema package. So you know in Python you have your package can have entry points, and there are key values. There are dictionaries basically with a key and a value. The value is usually a Python class or a Python function, and the key can be whatever you want. And right now we store in the header of the message the key of this entry point. And so yeah, that's how we know what is the class to be used with an incoming message. But it would also be useful to have the name of the package itself so that people can install it, or like I could suggest you should install package X to be able to read messages coming from this sender. Helenka, how are you doing? So FMN now. Delayed notification have misleading timestamps. Yes. Okay. So that would be about adding headers to the outgoing emails so that people know where what server they went through, when they were generated, etc., etc., etc. I should write that down. There's quite a few of them. Okay, let me create a poll. So it's gonna be either. So what did we have? We had Fedora messaging. We had. Yeah, nah, not really. There's more urgent things to do. Data number. We have FMN, definitely. What else do we have? Noggin. Document the use of tiny stage for contributions. Yep, useful. That'll be, but that's documentation, so maybe not very exciting for you people. Bugzilla2Fedmsg. Yes, that should. Yeah, Bugzilla2Fedmsg. There's something in Bugzilla2Fedmsg that we should do so that Bugzilla tickets take into account the map. They get the right username, basically. That said, the Fedora project is going to move away from Bugzilla, so, but it's not going to be anytime soon. That should be short. So let me add the option Bugzilla2Fedmsg. Okay. Then we have Fed badges. That 99 is very easy. 106 is less easy, clearly. And there's 97 about the changelog itself, so more like project management, basically. I'm not gonna do that one for today because this one, or maybe I should, because there's only 6 options, I think, and I want to put everything. Mode by your exporter, Tarrier. Tarrier is a web front end for badges, and there's quite a few tickets there. If you guys are interested, you should really look into that. They should be easy to do and would be useful. That's just, markup. Well, not markup, but like templating. That's project management. This one is just very simple thing. Yeah, all that. All those should be easy. Not sure about this one. Created over 10 years ago. Yeah, that's an old one. Okay. They're still valid, I think. Anyway, Tarrier API, okay. And webhook to Fedora messaging, but that's being worked on by someone else. Okay, I think I have all that I wanted. So I'm gonna send the poll. Which project? Hey, how are you doing, Farcod? We're going to work on today. Cool. Install 6.1 yet? No, not yet. I'm usually not afraid to make very big system updates right before the stream, because I mean, why not? But I haven't. I've been busy on something else this morning and I wanted to get it done, and it's almost there. Not done, but almost there. Alright, I should have started the poll. Do you see something on your screen? There should be a poll somewhere. Nope, you don't see anything. Ah, yeah, that's bad. Alright, what is this? Maybe I didn't enable it properly. So how do I see my extensions? Maybe here. No, that's quick actions. Okay. How about, like, I have this polling thing. Do you folks know a way to make us like a simple poll that would be interactive and people would be able to like click on it, and ideally it will have some sort of WebSocket connection so that it updates on my screen instantly? That would be cool. All right, let me go to my extension and try to reactivate it. No, nothing about switch. Yeah, nothing about switch either. I mean, I've kind of seen it, but I don't really know the UI. So it's supposed to be on component 1. I do not know what that is. How about component 2? I do not know if you're going to see something different. It's kind of hard to tell. You see something on the screen? Activate on overlay. Okay. Nothing new. Okay, that is great. That is just great. How do I set extensions? Oh, you see something? You had to refresh. Okay. Ah, yeah, that's possible. Yeah, so everybody who's already connected, please refresh. Because there should be a poll somewhere. Let me try to refresh my own screen as well, see if I can see something interesting. So it's supposed to be set on... overlay, or I don't remember how that's called. Yeah, I don't know. Question would be, do I see any poll results yet? I see somebody has voted for something. Bugzilla2Fedmsg. So there's one. So at least the polling is accessible to at least one person. And I suspect I know who that is. Remember to drink. Where's the poll? Okay. Can you refresh your page, Lenka? Like the Twitch page? It should appear somewhere. It says overlay, so I don't really know what that means. Ah, yeah. Okay. Please expand your player size to use the polling extension. Okay, so there should be some, like a big fat purple thing in the middle of your screen. Okay. It's maybe not the most practical way of doing that, but... Okay, you see something, that's good. Is there somebody else that I should wait for? A lot of lurkers. Hello everyone. Whoever is a human in there. Okay, so if I click on my poll thing, I should be poll. I should be seeing the result. Yes, I see a result. All right, we're now tied. I have like 2 viewers, and of course they haven't voted for the same thing. Well, 2 human viewers. So let me give you more details about the ones that you have selected. So option 1 was Fedora messaging. Where is it? It's here. Okay, so that would be modifying the message schema so that it stores the package that the schema is coming from in the headers of the message. And this way, that would make it easier to have an error message when the schema is not installed, telling the user that they should install package X, for example. Okay, second thing is Bugzilla2Fedmsg. Bugzilla2Fedmsg is here. That means that's gonna modify the application to make calls to FASJSON, so that the notification contains the user in the usernames field, and or maybe even the author field. I should actually check both. And the reason we want to do that is so that we can generate notifications for them. When we have the proper user in the usernames field or the agent name field, then we will be able to get that through FMN and generate notifications when there's an update to a ticket in Bugzilla. Does that change your vote in some way? Oh, I see that there's been a change in votes. Okay, nice. So it's gonna be Bugzilla2Fedmsg. All right, it's been a while I've hacked on this one, so I'm gonna be probably as fresh as you are on the intricacies of the project itself. Let me open up. Okay, I'm gonna close this poll now. How do I do that? Close voting and show results. Ooh, nice. Okay. This one, yeah. So where did I put Bugzilla2Fedmsg? Probably in my apps, or probably Fedmsg contrib. Yes. So what do we have here? Let me start. Okay, no update. That's surprising. Okay. Let me start VS Code. I'm gonna close the other things that I was doing before. That's the Ansible repo. Definitely don't need that. Tarrier, I can close that. What else do I have? Oh, it either crashed or closed all of them. I will never know. Anyway, yeah, it did crash. Anyway, Ansible, no, that's fine. You can close that. Close this window. Tarrier, I don't need you now. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah, I know. Lots of things to do. Closing takes a bit longer. Okay, saving your estate, fine. FASJSON, okay. Data number, do I have more? There's still more. What did I do? Okay. And now I'm going to open Bugzilla2Fedmsg. That is in apps to migrate. Really not the right place. Did I do anything there? Or I did not. No need to have it in two different places. Okay. So Bugzilla2Fedmsg. I'm actually not going to open that workplace. I'm going to open this one. I would be so lost with the French terminal output. So used to English now. I'm a French native speaker. It just feels weird. Yeah. Almost like me. Actually, the localization for Final Fantasy XIV in French is very good. There's a lot of places where it's really smart. There's plenty of references to geek culture in French, like to things that are very specific to France. It's really well done, and I would probably miss quite a few references on the English part, but that's, I don't know. But the French translation for Final Fantasy XIV is really, really good. I'm really impressed. Been impressed many times. Anyway, so Bugzilla2Fedmsg. So what is it? That's basically a bridge between, I would say Bugzilla, but it's not really Bugzilla. It's the Stomp endpoint of the internal Red Hat broker that Bugzilla sends requests to. So we are collecting the changes from the broker, and we are publishing them as Fedora messaging messages. Maybe I got turned off by the WoW French translation. Yeah, maybe. I mean, some translations really sound a little bit weirder in French, I'm pretty sure. But there are a lot of places where it's really well done. Like there are, like the quest names sometimes, they're really cool. Like it's hard to explain without examples, but yeah. So what do we have in there? We have, so it's basically, it's a twisted service, or it's a twisted set of services. One is consuming, the consumer is consuming messages from Stomp here. Consuming, so the Stomp consumer is ready, and then when it's running, it's getting all the messages from Stomp and then sending them to another class, which is the relay. And the relay is receiving Stomp messages from the, body and headers on this onStomp message method and converting them to Fedora messaging. For example, so it's using the message v1 class. Okay, perfect. And pushing that on the broker, on the Fedora messaging broker. Okay, so it will be interesting to have a look at the Bugzilla2Fedmsg schema module to see what we want to do. Let me open that. Still not the right shortcut. Still unused to these shortcuts. Yeah, Fedora, I know, yeah. This one, this is the schema. So it defines the schema message class, that's the same thing. That's the base message. It has a summary, URL, app icon, all the standard things. In usernames, it is doing email to FAS here. And that's really not the place to do it. Yeah, email to FAS, no really. What's that? That can't be right. Right. So it does, if the email ends with fedoraproject.org, takes it, otherwise it doesn't change anything. So that, yeah, that can't work. Okay. All right, so what we want to do is make calls to FASJSON to get the real name, or the real username, the Fedora username for an email address that is used in Bugzilla. That can't be done in the schema because we don't want that to happen on the client side, on the receiving side. We want that to happen on the sending side, which is Bugzilla2Fedmsg itself. Okay. So I'm going to implement, for first thing first, I'm going to take this ticket. Oh. Hmm. 2019, okay, that's kind of old. Yeah, okay, that was my, yep. I can get it, okay, nope. All right, that's gonna be me. Okay, it's assigned. Now I'm gonna make a new branch for that. So create a new branch, and it's going to be named 16 because that's the name of the bug. Okay, it's probably way too small for you to see, so I'm gonna zoom in a little bit. Okay, so I'm gonna add a util that's going to be slightly similar to this one. Okay. Except, try to get a username. Okay. So, of course, if the email is at fedoraproject.org, we know that, we have a shortcut, it's fine. Why does it return true? I do not know. I don't know. Let's not return true. That seems weird as an interface. That means maybe the translation succeeded. Just return none if it doesn't. Right? And now email too fast, we're going to have the color be a little bit. Okay, I'm a little bit. Yeah. Or can I do this? Yes. And now expand it to here. That's gonna be fine. Okay. All right. I'm going to install the project. It's of course using poetry. Okay. Now I'm going to select my interpreter. Yeah, please refresh. That's the one. Thank you. Okay. All right. So now what I want to do is get first question. Do Bugzilla accounts get tagged with FAS account ID or vice versa? How does the integration link work? That's a good question. In FAS, or I should say in Noggin actually, people can declare what their Bugzilla email address is. And that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to use. We're going to use that and make a FAS query. So to make FASJSON queries, we'll need to have, well, we don't need to, but it would be practical if we had FASJSON client, although I think that this entire thing is run by Twisted, right? No, it's not. It's blocking. Yeah, I think the Bugzilla consumer is blocking. It's not async, it's not Twisted. Okay, then that's going to be easy. Okay, that's going to be easy then. We will need FASJSON client. Poetry add FASJSON client. Unfortunately, FASJSON client isn't very well documented, and that's a bit too bad for a client. Let me show you that. So usage. From FASJSON client import client, that's fine. We want to do that, definitely. Then we create the client. But then we'll need some sort of configuration. We will need some sort of configuration somewhere. yeah, you know what? I'm going to use dependency injection and say that email2fast wants the email, but also the FASJSON client. That I'm just going to call FASJSON. So now the message relay is where the translation is going to take place. So I'm going to add from FASJSON client import client as FASJSON client. Yeah, let's not pollute the very generic client name. All right, so when I create a relay, I want to have my client. I want to instantiate my client here. So self.FASJSON is going to be FASJSON client with the URL. Okay, what URL do I want? That's a good question. Here is the configuration, so it's probably going to be somewhere in the config. Self.config.get FASJSON yeah, I'm going to specify the FASJSON address and crash if it doesn't exist. Let's not try to be too subtle. Okay, so I create the client here. So that means that in my configuration, I should expect to have FASJSON. So there's Tomb configuration, there's Bugzilla, okay. Wait. What is this looking at? It's looking at Bugzilla, okay. So we are at this level, okay. So I'm just gonna say FASJSON equal FASJSON.fedoraproject.org. That's the FASJSON URL. Should I call it FASJSON URL? Yes, I should. Absolutely should call it FASJSON URL. Okay. All right. That's it. So I have this FASJSON client now. Okay. So now when I receive a message, so how do you construct the body? Yes, that's it. Bug event headers. Very well. I should add something. Agent name. And I'm going to look into the Bugzilla messages and trying to find what the agent name is. So for that, I'm going to use my schema, existing schema. Okay, so there's a body event action. What's user? Underscore primary email. What's that? Body event user and login. Okay, so that's okay. I see. That's great. Well, there's a lot of code that is in the schema that's going to move in the main code. That's for sure. Primary email, huh? Doesn't it have an agent name? Doesn't look like it does. That's base message, okay. Oh, there's a full schema there. That's perfect. Really cool. Okay, there's agent name. That's nice. An agent name that's part of the base message. Okay, cool. Okay, so I know that this contains the reporter, but it doesn't mean that it's the one that has caused the action to happen, right? That's really not the agent name actually. Because, for example, when there's an update to a ticket, the agent is probably not the one who reported the ticket, well, most of the time, or sometimes. So I'm more going to look into this. Yeah, that's the thing that I'm interested in. Okay, so that's my agent name. Wow. Convert that times. Product name. Get event. Convert date time. Okay. Wow. Okay. Fine. I'm going to do it here. Sorry. So that's actually event. And maybe there's no event. Can event be none? Yeah, it suggests that it can be none. This suggests that body can be none. Okay. Let me check that. Event, sorry. So bug, event, user, login is not really, it's not flagged as required. Okay, that's fine. I'm just gonna do it here. Agent name is user login. It's actually email to FAS. Wait, login really? Because it's... Is that going to be an email or an account? Because in the schema, primary email, right? So it suggests that it's an email. Yes. Okay, so I have email to FAS and I have this. Okay. Except here, agent name is none. So that's my agent name. Of course, email to FAS, I'm gonna have to import that. Email to FAS, I didn't spell it properly. Okay, so agent name can be either the user that I found in FAS or none if I didn't find the user in FAS, or if there wasn't something at this in the event. There was a user and login subkey in the event dict. Nice. Okay, so I now have the agent name. That's cool. Or none. And now I want the usernames. Okay, so the usernames, they are more tricky. There's already a lot of things going on here. Oof. Not easy to test. That's quite a complex function. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't do that, really. I should really refactor that function into something that's going to be called getBody. Fine. So this is looking into the headers. Okay. Huh. Ah, yeah, okay. Sorry. I should have a function for that. Okay. Yeah. Should I do just a get bug here? Because it's feels like there should be a get bug. What am I doing here? What is this doing? Get bug. So this actually is the command that goes with this. Okay. So I have the get obj type maybe. Okay. So then I have object equal. Object is really a poor name. I mean, that's really. Whatever. If obj type is a bug, then the bug is convert that times of this. Otherwise, well, return it basically. Otherwise, unpick what am I doing here? I'm removing why am I doing this? Am I feels like I'm a bit tired. Why do I not understand this? What's going on? I need more water. Okay, let's focus. So I remove the bug. Yeah, for the non-bug object, this dict has a bug dict within it. So I extract it. Okay. I extract it and I remove it. Okay, that's going to be kind of harder to refactor. I store it. Why do I want to do that? Why do I want to do that? Because, okay. But I'm putting it back in. Oh, because I've converted the date times, that it? What's convert date time? Does it return a new instance? Oh, it's recursive. Oh, I see new people. Hello. Hey, Full Stack Live, how you doing? Hey, Praxis. Alright, hello, hello. Oh, you were talking about Fedora. Hello, everyone. So, what were you talking about? Date handling, yes. Different formats, different services, understanding different things. It's bad. Not as bad as naming or cache invalidation, but you get the idea. So what were you talking about in on your stream about Fedora? Yeah, I'm gonna keep the refactoring for another time. That's gonna be a little bit too hard for this time. It's just a very complex function here. Let me get immutable OSs. Oh, containerized tool deployment for D. Nice. Yep. Blue skies ahead. That's very interesting. Oh yeah, I'm gonna refactor it, but not as bad as I thought I would. Okay, so I have this get body, get message body, which I want to return, I want to return this. I was asked what distribution would for good dev container setup, recent kernels, and other packs as well as Kelly. Yep, absolutely. Recent kernels, that's for sure. The dev container setup, I haven't really played a lot with that, not locally, but yeah. I'm not currently on an immutable desktop. I have thought about switching to that, but I really do plenty of weird things with my desktops, and I know that you can do all those weird things in a container or in either a distro box or what's the name for that? Anyway, the other one, Toolbox. You can do all those weird things with those, but then I will just have multiple distributions to keep updated and maintained instead of just one. So I thought, do I really want to do that? Not sure. So I'm currently running the Fedora workstation, just standard one. But I've also been upgrading Fedora workstation desktop from very old versions to this one. So it's easier to just update than to move to the immutable version. Message body, there it is. Then it's going to be message body dot of bug and of ID. All right. And I have this topic that I've apparently extracted. Yep. Just there. With my very limited time, so Full Stack Life says, with my very limited time, I try to not inflict my weird IDs on my main system anymore. I see, that makes sense as well. That's why I like Toolbox and Distrobox. Yeah, I understand. I mean, you definitely need to commit to fixing your things if you do them at the wrong time. So yeah, I can understand the interest of doing that as well. Definitely makes sense. Okay, so that's just a little bit saner. I have my agent name now. This one is, okay, there's the agent name in there. Okay, now for the more complex one, the usernames. So usernames, I'm going to grab those from red of 10 people. Huh. 10 more gigs on my stream. Nice. So I'm gonna use that, which is a little bit big, but it's just going to move code from one place to another. I'm definitely not going to duplicate this code. That will not be my style. So I have this also. Get all emails. This all emails of all users relevant to the action that generated this message. Sounds good. So there's so what they call primary email was the agent name, but I'm going to add this one already. It's already in my agent name. I'm always going to add the agent name to the usernames list, so I don't need that. Okay. Bug reporter and assignee, definitely, that's for sure. So it's not, yeah, I got it, of course. I'm gonna use the body here. Message body. Well, it's not clear that message body is actually the body of the final body. But yeah. I'm adding the reporter, so it's not self.bug, it's body bug reporter login. Nice. The assigned to email, who's that? What's that assigned to email? Okay. Email of the user to which the bug is assigned. Nice. So, same stuff here, body, bug. So what we're doing, by the way, for people who just came in, what we're doing is, in Fedora we have a bridge between Bugzilla tickets, notifications. They come in one way and they go the other way to the Fedora messaging bus. So we are translating the messages from one broker to another, and in the process what we want to add is converting the email addresses that Bugzilla has to usernames that come from the Fedora account system, so that we know that who the user are, and we can notify them, and we can do things with that. Reporter and assignee, that's done. For change in, so self.body, that's gonna change. It's just, that's just one, just body. Body event get changes. Anyone added to the CC list, okay. That's all going to be email addresses, right? So users is really a poorly named variable in that case, because it's not users, it's email addresses. Yeah, I'm gonna rename all that. Okay. Well, emails, it's shorter. Oopsie, not you. Oh, crap, I hate that when it happens. Should have been more careful. Okay, so I have this set, right? Of emails. Strip anything that made it erroneously. Nice. Okay. Okay, so I have all the emails now, right? And now I'm going to convert them all to usernames. Yes. And to do that, I am going to call my new... Yes, I'm going to just do this. For email in all emails, username is equal to email to fast of email. If username is none, continue. Otherwise, it's a list. Okay. I don't actually need to sort that shit, that part. I'm going to sort the usernames instead. Okay, and now I want to add that to the body, I suppose. Oh yes, yes, so usernames, that's going to be a set as well. Otherwise it's going to be as append, by the way. And now I'm going to be username dot add agent name. Well, if agent name is not null, then add it to the usernames. Convert to a list and sort it. All right. And now I'm going to add it to the body. Okay, so that's much easier. A lot more work is done on the relay and not on the client, right? So I think that's less work overall, and it's also the right place to make fast JSON calls. So, okay, so now should actually use the same structure, would be more understandable. And now I have okay. Now I just have to work on my email to fast function, but that's the easy part. So email to fast. Okay, I need to pass it serve.fastjson because that's my FASJSON instance. Okay. Do I have other calls to that? Just these two? Yes, just these two. Okay, so now my email to fast function gets a FASJSON instance. That's Fedora messaging FASJSON client instance, and it can do things such as FASJSON dot search RHBZ email equal email. How do you know this? Well, first, I've just been working on FASJSON, so I have this right in my mind. I could look at the FASJSON documentation actually, which is FASJSON dot read the docs, right? And that's extremely poor. So searching for users, okay. Yeah. The docs should be accessible in theory. Ah, yes, there is. Okay, so that's the search operations. And I have the following arguments that I can pass. RHBZ email exact. Well, that's always exact, no? Oh, wait. That's always exact. Let me quickly look at the code before I forget. Before I forget this, I think there's a small thing that I should add to FASJSON. That was in the client. No, not in the client. In the search endpoint. Right, and I'm adding add exact arguments. That's the one for the LDAP user model. Okay. What is this function? Okay. Ah, if I'm an always exact match, then yeah, okay. That's because I just changed something, and as a result, yeah. But the production instance is not updated yet, of course. Okay, cool. It's all good. HBZ email exact. I'm going to remove the exact because I don't need that. It's always going to be an exact match. So RHBZ email, that's the one that I want to look for. Okay, let's get back to it. So RHBZ email, okay. And now I can look at my results. Is that result? I don't remember. Where is my documentation? Dot result. Okay, that's the one. Okay. So dot result is going to be a list of results, obviously. And I can look at the length of this list. If length of results is 1, then I have found one. Return results username. That's right, it's username, right? What's the schema? The returned response. Okay. Snick log pronounce surname times the username. That's the one. Okay. So that's gonna be my first user. Simple, right? It's a couple lines. If I have more than one result, what does it mean? It means that several users have claimed the same Red Hat username. So I'd rather not do anything in that case. Of course, if I have zeros, then it's obviously none. Okay. Oh yeah. So what do I do in here? If my if username is none, then I skip it. Good. Yeah, I think it's pretty good already. Let me check where I might have other places that need configuration. There's one, and there's in Ansible, of course. Okay. The one in Ansible is here. It will need FastJSON URL to be fastjson.tinystage.test. That's going to be pretty hard to test though. Well, not to test with unit tests, but to test in condition. Because I'm gonna have to mock. Oh yeah, the deployment is going to be different as well, because that's going to require yeah, it's going to require Kerberos tickets, well, Kerberos key tab actually, to be able to make the calls to FASJSON. It's fine. Okay, we can add that. We have plenty of apps like this already. So I suppose that's gonna definitely not pass the test now. What test do I have? I have lint pi3 11. Let's see if that goes. How that goes. And when tests are running, it's always time to drink some tea or water. Yep. Missing configuration. Yeah, that's all good, but I have probably missed something. In the tests, maybe? Yes! Consumer config. Okay, that's the one. FASJSON URL. Doesn't matter. FASJSON.example.com. Let's run the test again. Linting is fine. Still failing? Why? What do you need? Consumer config. So it's failing at test relay and test schema. Okay, cool. Test relay. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's definitely not good. Yeah. Oh, that's bad. I mean, do I really want to do something like this? It's not great. I should change that to be more something that PyTest will accept better. Blah 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 blah. Okay. Oh, that's a lot of things. But that's good examples. What did I change last time? Yes, that's the fixture. In test consumer, okay, that's interesting. And in test relay, I want one as well. So test relay was failing, and test schema now. So what about test schema? Yes, of course, that's gonna fail. Please add this to the configuration and just let Black sort out the formatting of the thing. Good. Let's try again. It's all saved. Just run it. I should disable the background for this terminal, but that's fine. Okay, authentication expired. Of course, that's gonna fail. Yeah. I should mock it. So test consumer, that's test relay, that's where I want to mock things. Okay. You know, that's really not great to have this whole patch thing everywhere. Fake publish. I should convert that to just, you know, yeah. Okay. Let me do that properly. Fake publish. Okay, so now I can get rid of all those. Okay. Because I'm actually using a fixture this time. Okay, and now I want my FASJSON client. So I'm going to do another one. I'm going to do pretty much the same thing. Except it's FASJSON client that I'm mocking. Client equal well, I don't want to have auto spec here. Client is equal to mock.mock. Okay, name equal FASJSON. Return value is client. Is always going to be client. Okay, there it is. It's patched, and it should return just a mock thing. Just a, just the fake client. No, it doesn't, I don't want to return the mock here, I want to return the client. Yield the client, right. Okay, that's different. Okay, good. Good. That's my fake FASJSON, right? And now I'm just going to have a PyTest fixture def relay, right? It's gonna use fake FASJSON and it's going to return that. So I'm instantiating it. It should create this fake client here, and this should all work. Of course, self.relay is not gonna work, so I'm gonna have to have relay here. And self.relay will have to go away. I'm gonna add relay to everyone here. Let me just do this. Okay, and all the self.relays in the world are going to just be relay, no self. You just lost yourself. Sorry. Okay, let's try that. The schema themselves, why do I need something? Yeah, that's gonna fail as well. I'm gonna do pretty much the same thing here. So that's going to go into my main conf test. Okay. Of course, we'll need this as well. Not very surprising. Okay. I'm patching relay here, but I should patch everywhere. No, it's not the only place where it's... No, that's fine. Okay. As a result, here in my test schema, I'm also faking publish. So the fake publish here, I'm going to put that in my library of fixtures, which is what conf test is. Okay. So now I have two relays that I need to have fixture for. There's the BZ4 relay. And there's the no BZ4 relay. Of course, they are different in the way that they are set up. This goes away, replaced by this. Oh no. And second one is this one. Nice. Cool. I do not need... Oh. Oh, yeah, maybe. Maybe I can... Can I have fixtures and parameterize? I don't know. But I'm definitely going to do this. I shouldn't call that relay, I should call fake relay. As the rest. So here that's gonna fail. but it's fine. Okay, yeah, that was a bad idea. That was a little bit too risky. Okay. That works for a few of them, but I'm not good with I'm not good enough with VS Code yet to be able to handle this sort of situation. Okay, I'm calling it not fake relay because it's not really a fake relay, but test relay maybe? Yeah. This one does not need to have a relay instance because it has its own thing. But it does need to have fake FASJSON. I think that's the name. Yes, fake FASJSON, so that it can construct this in a way that's gonna work. I will need to add the URL. It's doing it a lot. It's good at doing a lot of things. Okay. All right. Okay. And I think the same goes for. Oh wait, relay. Huh. Isn't it busy for relay? Oh. So it's going to need. So it still needs. It's still going to need the test relay because we do use it. It's right here. It's one more place where I'll have to. It's pretty much the same thing as the one on top of it. Don't really like this. Feels like cut and paste. I'll let it slide for now. Okay. Yeah, this is necessary to build the other one. Okay, cool. Let's go back to test schemas. Yeah. I'm not sure we can do that, but we'll see. Maybe it works. Maybe it will work. I don't know if we can have fixtures in parameters, but I guess we'll know soon enough. Okay, what else? Yes, I don't need this anymore. Of course, the consequence of all that is that there shouldn't be any self.anything in those classes, which means then they can not be classes. There isn't any self.anything. So these classes are going to just be not classes. That's a good test. That's a good description for the main module. Okay. Yalla. There you go. Okay, cool. Same thing for you. Self dot, there shouldn't be any self dot anything. Okay, correct. Which means that we can make them not classes. And of course remove the self dot anything. So if there's but there are places where it's on the line, so self dot. Okay. Okay. Let's try to run these and see if that works. Do I still have... So it's only instantiated in those two places, that's good. How about you? All the instantiations I know of, that's good. And you seem to be correct as well. Okay. Let's run it. Probably gonna break. I've got a wrap. May your build always pass. Thank you, Praxis. May your builds always pass good unit tests. Ah, yes, that's exactly, that's perfect. Function object has no attribute. Yeah, that's the fixture used as a parameter, a parameterized test. But there are other failures. That's all in test schema. What do we have here in test relay? Type error. Yes. 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 Absolutely. I will need to mock that. So in my conf test here, my fake FASJSON, there's a client here. I need to mock it in a better way. So client.search is a mock. Okay, return value is a it's a mock. And it has a dot result that is an empty list. Okay, so searches are always going to return an empty list, but they're not going to crash at least. Okay, so that should cover this. And now all that is failing. All the function has not unstamp message, blah, 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 blah. Fixture self not found. Oh, there's still a self. Test schema. Yeah, I suppose those were... I suppose they were on the line. Okay. Oh, it's failed. Is there a problem with that? Where are my problems? View problems. Oh. Ooh, did something bad here. Oh yes, well, looks like I made a lot of mistakes. Let's start over. There is no self anymore. That's good. Okay, let's see what this says. Okay. Test relay. Test relay not found on. Test relay. Did I? Oh yeah, I called it fake relay. It's called test relay, not fake relay. All right. Yes, now I want to know, I'd like to know on, if I go to PyTest, I want to parameterize fixtures. Does it allow me to have fixtures in there? Oh. So it's the fixtures that you parameterize. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. So you parameterize the fixtures, not the test. Oh, that's cool. Very nice. All right, very nice. So I have the, I'm calling it test relay, and I have a few parameters that I can use. And that's gonna be, of course, that's gonna be the BZ compatibility. And that's gonna be either true or false, by the way. Right, so my fixture is now has parameters. Ooh, that's nice. And that's gonna be, oh yeah, it's gonna have request, no? Fixture. Now what did I just do? That makes no sense. It's an argument to the fixture. That makes no sense. Okay, right. So my fixture has parameters, right? And it has also a request, I think. Yes. And the request has param. Request.param. There it is. And so I don't need to have the no BZ relay or the BZ relay. Okay. Which is better. So all the relay here, I can remove that. Relay here is always going to be test relay as a result of that. Yes. I'm going to just do the same thing for all of my tests. Yes. Much better. Less code, more parameterized. Less lines of codes to edit and refactor whenever it's the time. Yes. Okay, and now if I do this, it's all test relay, and test relay is my parameterized fixture. All right. Move the lint from this docs call. Feels like there's less failures. No, there's failures, but that's much better. That's failures that are kind of not expected, but more linked to the test itself and not the syntax of running the tests. Okay. Required in schema. String indices must be integers, not string. That's a lot of output. Where is it? Okay. Yeah, that's where it fails. Okay. So, something tells me that assigned to is actually a string. This would suggest that this thing was wrong. Assigned to email, where is that? Bug, assigned to login. Oh yeah, in BZ4 it's not the same. In BZ4, this is the string. Okay. Okay, in BZ4 it's a string. Directly. It's not an object. So I suspect that I'm actually I need to be smarter in the relay. Where do I decide if I'm using BZ4 or not? I know I'm doing this somewhere. Yes, that's the one. If I'm doing a BZ4, then this is already the string that I want. It's the string that I want. Honey. But in any case, yeah, that's not different, right? Yeah, that's not different. No need to re-specialize it. Yes. Okay. Okay. That might be the only one. You know I'm not the only one. All right. How's that? Less bugs. Less errors. Okay, that's a lot of output. Thank you. Can you please show me less? There are some places where assert, yeah, okay, there are some places where the timestamp is different. The creation time. Is this something that we handle differently? Creation time. How about you? Creation time. Sometimes it's a number. It's always a number. Then why is it failing? Oh, convert date times. That's one. That's why. Okay. So I assume that means that I'm not converting the date times properly then. Is that right? But I should have done the convert date times in the same way. Are you super Ikeman from the movies you see? Definitely not. I'm just a programmer. Looks complex, but it's basically it's a language. It's like someone reading a language that you don't understand. It's not especially hard. So things are failing. It's failing. Bug is a required property. Okay, I'm definitely building my schemas wrong. Test attachment, modify no change schema. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm building my schemas wrong. Why? Or maybe my test is not as good as it was. Agent name and usernames. Let me just run one test and see if we can fix this one. Because I'm kind of drawn. I kind of drawn in the amount of errors. Oh wait. But that's failed. There was a simple thing. There was something simpler before. Yeah, well. Okay, so it's failing. Why is it failing? Bug is a required property. Do you mean there's no bug in there? Yeah, that's the property. Okay, and what did I pass it? I didn't pass it bug. How come? Attachment, event, timestamp. Wait, that's weird. I didn't think I changed that a lot. Hmm. Hmm. Run it again, please. Hmm. Ah, it does have bug. Event, header, attachment, agent name, usernames. Yeah, that's normal. That's what I expect. But then it says... Bug is a required property on instant attachment, event timestamp. What happened? In which test is that? I'm pretty sure the test is wrong. No changes schema. Test bug modifier or test attachment modifier? Okay, I need to go to the tutorial. I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so... Where was I? Yes! Pretty sure the test is wrong. So what is it doing? I'm sure it's something stupid. Like, okay, I'm getting the right keys here. Well, it does have everything you want. There's bug, event headers, attachment, gentleman limits. That's crazy. Oh, wait. I knew it. I knew it was something stupid. Oh no, I'm so stupid. That's fine. Let's keep going. Yes, of course it passes. Do it again. Alright, things should be much better from now on. Oh, still a couple of failures. Alright. And you're telling me what? Non-type is not subscriptable. Right. Because message body.bug can be none. Right. What did I have before at that place? Republishing, please. Okay, it was bug.id, if there was something called bug, but there should be. Run it. Oh, message body is none? How could it be none? No way. Am I returning from this function? Oh yes. Oh yes, I am returning from this function. Way too early. Okay. Okay, so a body that's none means if message body is none, return. Or I should have something better, you know, like something like raise an exception, you know. There you go. Okay. Oof, of course. Okay. Now that should work. Let's try again. At last. Okay, so tests pass. Changes are big if you count, well, because I've made a lot of changes to the unit tests. I haven't tested my new feature, so I should definitely test that. It's bug create message. I don't want to print it. It's somewhere in my code. Okay, so why can I expect reporter? There's people. There's people. It says nothing, but there's definitely people. I should print whatever I'm going to test for. See if I get somewhere. So in my test, I want to have something else. It's kind of weird, but it might work. Oh yeah, of course, that doesn't work. Yeah. Try that now. Yes. I need a simple I need this, a simple namespace, because my result is a simple namespace. Something that has simple namespace, result equal a list of only one element Wait. There you go. Oh yes, of course. Now that works. Now I'll have a look at bug modify message. Okay. How could that be how could that be true? Do I still have a... Yes. That's why. That's why. Okay. I'm gonna drop soon because it's yeah. I'm a bit tired. It's been 2.5 hours, I think. in 87. Just finishing that. Test relay 142. One 15. $89. $143. Oh, that's a bit too bad. I mean, I want to have that one there. I suspect errors. Oh yes, of course. That's a mistake. We'll finish this. Okay. It's gonna fail many times. Aha! 121. 121. $94. 68. 47. 122. Of course. And 95. Could have guessed. But I'm tired, so everything takes more time. All right. Okay. I think that maybe it's... Let's review. Let's review what we did. So here is the new argument. Okay, that's good. Here there's a change because I need the new dependency. All right. Relay has changed because of this new import, and I have the change for email to Don't be hasty, Master Meriadoc. I was saying, in relay there's this change here. There's the exception that we're raising when we want to drop the message. Okay. Oh, this is correct. Dropping. Okay. Do I still have a print somewhere? I need to check that because I might very well have. Okay, utils, I saw that. Config, nice. Yes. It's consumer. Schemas, relay. Okay, that's big. Print. Oh, there's no print anymore. Okay, so I think we have all we want. So next step is to create a news fragment for the changelog, but I don't think that's here, so I'm gonna add it to the changelog directly. Nope, this is generated automatically. So that's fine. I'll just use a nice commit message. So, okay. Convert email call use FASJSON to connect images to FASJSON names. Fixes 16. This adds a new dependency on FASJSON client. Only users who have set their RBZ email address in will be converted Okay. And it worked. Okay. Now I can push that as a pull request. Git PR push. Oh no. Git PUF push upstream fork. Okay. And I have this pull request that I can create. And it will be done. Of course, this is going to require adding the a Kerberos ticket in Ansible, in the deployment in Ansible, before we can actually use that. But it's good. All right, I'm gonna stop here. Ooh, so many people. Oh, there's Crossbow. I haven't seen you in a while. All right, I'm gonna stop here. It was nice having you, and we finally got to the end of this one, which was a little bit complex. I was a little bit tired, so. But yeah, it's done. So cool. Thanks for coming by, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.